Hi everyone, in today's video we are going to talk about how to become a life coach if you are starting right now or you have just started or you are an aspiring life coach. So I'm going to talk about what is the importance of certification, is it necessary, how will you choose your right certification, how will you start your practice, and the whole process and information that I wish that I knew before beginning my journey as a life coach. Now, who is a life coach and how is that different from a therapist? Now, life coach is like a professional partnership with somebody that you conduct so that you can help them derive the goals that they want to achieve. So you sit with them, you discuss, you identify what are the blocks that they are stopping themselves from success, what is the internal dialogue that needs to change. So you need to examine all these things, conduct various assessments, and then tools and techniques you need to apply with that person so that you are able to take them from point A to point B. So point A is the current situation of the person. So the person can be stuck in their life, the person can be feeling emotionally overwhelmed, and from that you take them to point B, which is their success point. So you sit with them in the clarity call and define the success point and then walk together till that success point. This is the journey that you do with your clients. Now, is it compulsory to have a certification to become a life coach? As of now in India, there are no such regulations, but it's very likely that in future there might be, and it's good to have regulations. But for now, what matters the most is that are you able to get results for your clients? And for that, you will have to have the competencies of being an active listener, of understanding what goal setting is, what are the blocks that people have, understanding human nature, how human mind works, how human brain works, what are some of the limiting beliefs that generally people have. So there is a lot of knowledge and observance that you need to have in your personality, either innately or by studying, which will make you competent enough to be a life coach. Certification, I feel, that has a very important role to play in your journey, because certification gives you the credibility of being a life coach, and from a knowledge perspective, you learn applied tools, methods, techniques that are being tested. For example, you can use various methods, out of which some are NLP techniques, some are mindfulness practices, some meditations, visualizations, or you can also use hypnotherapy. So there are various tools. You can select whichever tool you want, and based on the tool, you can go ahead and take the certification. Because if you do not have any tool handy, any framework that you apply with people, what is it that you're going to do during the sessions? This would be a big question in your mind. So that is why it's important that you learn from mentors who have been in this journey and who know that what is it that is going to come ahead in front of you when you start this journey. Now, how life coaching is different from therapy. In therapy, there is a lot of processing, a lot of acknowledgement that is given to the past. In life coaching, we do consider the past, but life coaching is more about the future. Where are you right now? What is your current state? And where is it that you want to go? So for example, right now I am emotionally feeling stuck. I do not know what to do with my career. I see all my friends going ahead of me. I'm constantly comparing myself, and that is why I'm not able to take action. I am procrastinating to submit my resume. I'm not giving interviews. And for these reasons, you just cannot go, go to a therapist or maybe a psychiatrist and say that I'm having these issues. Where you can go to them, but it won't be diagnosed as a mental health issue. So there is this broad spectrum. One end of the spectrum is where you might be having a mental health issue or a disorder which needs to be clinically treated. And then there is a normal state of your mind and your psyche. Between this gray area, sometimes when you're feeling slightly less than normal, where you're not feeling that you are in the resourceful state to take action, then it is good enough to work with a life coach. But in any situation of your life, you can always talk to therapists. They will guide you whether you need clinical psychiatric treatment or counseling would do or life coaching would do. Now, what is the difference between counseling and life coaching? In counseling, you are being taught, you are being told, you are being understood. The counselor is making you feel understood about certain things. But in life coaching, you are being asked questions. You are asked to reflect. The answers come from you. So you're not told exactly what to do, okay? It is not, we're not trying to make you understand something. We're not imposing our beliefs. We're trying to understand what your beliefs are. We're trying to make you understand which of your belief is limiting you. So that is the difference between all these roles. But if you go to any one of them, either they'll help you out or they will guide you to the correct person. But do seek help whenever you need it. And you should know all the differences before you step into life coaching. Now, whenever you take the certification, it is not just that when you take the certification, you become good enough to jump into coaching practice directly. You will have to build a lot on your competence. And for that, you need to start coaching from the time itself your certification starts. So you can have some dummy sessions with people and see how you are as a practicing coach. And once you've got that confidence, you can start going for paid clients and start your professional practice. But for that, building those competencies is very important. So how to choose your certification? Based on what techniques you want to apply in your coaching practice, go for the certifications. If you want to go for NLP, look for institutes that give NLP certifications. For mindfulness, the institutes which give certifications in mindfulness. There are institutes who have curated certifications for life coaches. So you get a life coaching module, you get an NLP module, you get a mindfulness module. I took the similar one from Indian Leadership Academy. There are also from Mind Valley. There are also from Success Gyan. There are so many institutes that can give you this certification. And especially if you want to go towards the corporate side where you want to go for executive coaching, it's important to be recognized by the International Coaching Federation, ICF. So you can look for an institute that will give you the ICF accreditations, because when you take this up as an executive coaching practice, your accreditations matter. But if you're doing it for general public, where your topic is emotional intelligence, but you have addressed it, for example, to women or to housewives, to a particular group of people, there your goal becomes completely to serve the needs and get them the results that they want to. So after you do work with 3 or 4 clients, you will have much better idea of how to do this, because this is a field that you understand only after you have played. So it's important to step in. And before that, there are so many distractions that you can, get very confused, because this is a field which is newer in India. The awareness still has to be there. So it's the best advice I can give you is to find a mentor who can guide you. Otherwise, you'll be just completing courses after courses after courses, and you won't be in any position to start your professional coaching. So it's important to have a mentor who will guide you properly. So choose your mentors carefully, choose your topics carefully, and after that, your coaching practice would be great. I wish you all the very best, and if there are any doubts, please let me know in the comments.